That's what I'm talking about. Adrian Broner, that's what you do, man. That's what you do right there. Now, my plan was to get on here and roast Adrian Broner because I'm going to talk a little bit about the fight itself. The first 5.5 rounds, he looked okay. But my thing with Adrian Broner, my problem with him, man, is he just doesn't throw enough punches, man. He doesn't let his fucking hands go. He was doing this Roy Jones shit. You know, he was standing around like he was Roy Jones. And when he started to do that in the fifth round, this is when Ashley Theophane started to let his hands go a little bit more. And even though he didn't land anything really meaningful, he was just a busier fight from there on out. And somehow Ashley Theophane was able to get me to pay more attention to him during the rounds and what he was doing because he was more active than Adrian Broner. And my plan was to roast Adrian Broner because, for one, he didn't try to lose zero point 0.4 pounds, which is bullshit. Then he came in there and he was looking like he was out of gas. You know, he did land some devastating punches that wobbled Theophane a little bit. I thought that the stoppage was a little premature. I could see how the referee made the mistake. He went to tell the referee that he got low blow. That's what I think. I would love to hear a fucking interview on PBC with the loser. I don't know why they don't do that, but I would really love for them to start doing that because I think Ashley Theophane had the right to explain what was going on because he looked fine when the fight was stopped. He was on shaky legs, but we don't know. He recovered earlier in the fight. He was probably going to find a way to recover and maybe get himself back in the fight. Maybe, okay? That's all just speculation, but I just thought that the fight was stopped a little bit too early, okay? But what happened after the fight, the way that he called out Floyd Mayweather, that made my respect level for Adrian Broner go up because I was telling myself, if he doesn't call out Floyd Mayweather after this fight, I don't have any respect for him. You know, I don't like this friend shit and this holding hands and, you know, let's be brothers shit in boxing. If you're not really brothers, if you don't have any blood relation, fuck all that, man. Get in the ring and let's see who's better. You know, that's how I am. And I'm happy that Floyd Mayweather got his ass called out by Adrian Broner because, to be honest with you, even though I can't really take sides in the whole beef because I think they were both right and they were both wrong about a lot of shit, but after really thinking about it and going back to the beginning, I think Floyd Mayweather kind of started the whole thing because if you noticed, after Adrian Broner fought Sean Porter and he lost, Floyd Mayweather started to distance himself from Adrian Broner. I don't know if you guys remember that or you guys peeped that, but I've noticed since then, Floyd Mayweather's attitude for Adrian Broner started to change around that particular time period. And they kind of had some words before and then they kind of got over it and then they were meeting together and everything seemed fine, but then they went back to beefing on this Twitter shit again and this Instagram shit, and they went back to doing that shit. And so obviously that still has Adrian Broner upset, and it appears to me that Floyd Mayweather was upset still with Adrian Broner for saying fuck TMT. That's just my opinion. I don't know if that's what it is, but I can understand why Floyd would feel disrespected by that because TMT is a brand that he's building. But at the same time, I understand why Adrian Broner said fuck TMT. That's why I can't say who's right and wrong in the entire thing. But I understand Adrian Broner for saying fuck TMT because, look, man, they over there roasting him in your gym. Now, what is he supposed to do? Be a little bitch because, you know, you're his idol and he's not supposed to say nothing to them? Fuck that, man. He was like, nah, fuck them. And he even tried to clean it up by saying, look, I wasn't talking about my big bro. We still cool. I ain't got no problems with him. But fuck his fighters. I'll knock them motherfuckers the fuck out. That's what he was saying. Now, did it come off a little bit disrespectful? Like I said, I could put myself in Floyd's shoes and see how he may feel disrespected by that. But at the same time, he should be more understanding. And he should have hit him up personally to talk about that instead of doing fight hype interviews to do that. You know, and I was thinking to myself, if Adrian Broner doesn't call out Floyd Mayweather after this, I'm just completely done with the guy, man. I know I said that before, but for some reason I always go back to wanting to see him do well. And, you know, because I do. I want to see him do well. Like I say, I don't think that he had a good performance tonight. I don't think he looked great at all, especially after that fourth round. I think the fourth round was like the last wash round because I think he won round 1 through 4 pretty convincingly. And he won the fifth round as well, but in the fifth round, halfway into it, that's when Theophane started to become more active, and Adrian Broner was sitting around looking for one shot. Now he eventually got it, but it wasn't the best performance from Adrian Broner. That's not the way I would have wanted to beat Ashley Theophane, but he got the victory. I give him his props for calling out Floyd. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this shit was planned all along? Do you think that they were in cahoots the whole time about this shit, or do you think that there's some real actual beef between them, and this is all something that it was just a bad relationship or a good relationship gone bad? Do you think that's what it is? Anyway, that's my complete thoughts. You guys leave your comments at the bottom. I'm out.